Ooh, power systems. Let's see. So this will get some affinity towards supremacy. Improves the energy output of your geothermal wells and of your mines. I don't even know if I can build a mine. Oh, I don't think I haven't unlocked this one. Hmm. So this is like our first cavalry unit, I guess. Might be worth picking this up. The thorium reactor looks really good. It gets us a lot of energy. That's more for warmongers. We're going for like a peaceful scientist type. But this power systems and this also looks interesting as well. Um, it's tempting. I also would love to get computing. I wonder if I get engineering, it might speed up computing. And I would love to get going on this. Not just for like the gunboats and whatever, but because it unlocks the ability to use spies, and I think that would be a really handy thing to have. What other possible stuff? We don't really have water cities, so we're not too concerned. I'm just kind of looking at what I can pick up fairly quickly, just to kind of expand what we're doing. So I would love to get like the geothermal stuff online. Do we have a geothermal well? Let's check. Geothermal. I think it's geophysics. So basically, if we search power systems before we pick up geophysics, it doesn't make much sense. But at the same time, it might be worth grabbing engineering first, so that we can get like cavalry and maybe some extra energy coming in. Plus, it's just 6 turns. Let's go for it. Because our gold is okay, but it could be way better, I think. And we're definitely working towards scooping up the geothermal, because I think that'll be a very powerful boost to have. So, and I need more. What are you building? Oh, the clinic. Yeah, that'll take a while. Well, once he gets there, I'm gonna have him build some goodies. And then hopefully with the chitin, because that'll give it extra food, Ushpek will grow. We can clear out some miasma, maybe put in some generators or farmland around here, and just grow the city out, get the culture flowing in. So right now our culture is bad. I mean, look how tiny our cities are. It's just, that's no good. We really need to solve that problem. There's a lot going on that we need to solve. So to kind of get pumped up for this game and get in the mood for a science fiction series, I rewatched Planet Test recently, and oh my gosh, if you're into anime, if you're into science fiction, and you haven't seen Planet Test, you failed at life. You're just like, you're the worst kind of person. No, it's oh man, I love that show. It's one of those shows that does a really interesting and compelling drama based on this idea that seems almost not silly, but like just strange, and why would you care about that? And basically the whole idea behind the show is it's garbage collection in space. It's the year 2077. There's a whole bunch of derelict satellites, like loose nuts and bolts that fell off of space stations during their construction, just dumped bags of human waste and all kinds of like weird things floating around in orbit. And the problem is it's floating around at like 20,000 kilometers per hour, and if it hits a spacecraft, you've just lost a billion-dollar spacecraft. So, you need to have special astronauts who go out and collect this garbage. And the show, it takes that simple concept, and it didn't start as a show. It started as a manga. I will look up the author's name. He's written 2 mangas so far, and he's such a good storyteller. Like he's if you're reading Vinland Saga right now, Plantes was his first project. I'll look the name up and put up in a little caption so that you can look him up. And if you're interested in it, jump in on it. Like, but man, oh man, Plantes, it's and from that simple idea, he comes up with this very compelling slice of life. Like, there's some good comedy in it, but there's also like a lot of fun drama. Okay, ooh. Now, eventually, we need to kill this worm. we have to hunt the mighty moon worm, or what is it that Al Gore says on Futurama? And by the way, I believe that was actually Al Gore doing the voice, which is awesome. Oh man, these aliens, they're spooky now. They're getting very aggressive, and yeah, I am concerned. I'm concerned for the future. Our army, like, I mean, Krubrost might be okay because it has the alien perimeter fence, but our army is so tiny. Like, oh, I'm nervous. I'm just gonna have him like fortify actually on this hill. I think he'll be safe up. I think there's a defense bonus. Yeah, it seems like there is. But yeah, and also, I mean, it's such a realistic depiction of the future because it's your everyday kind of like humdrum stuff, but combined with the fact that yes, this is outer space, and yes, it is kind of amazing, even though, you know, like there's still these global mega corporations that are running the show, and there's a lot of oppression. I don't know. It seems like it's almost like how people praise Star Wars for showing the future as the ships are kind of they're run down a bit like they're supposed to be, because I mean in the future, you know, you're going to have like not derelicts, but kind of older like cargo carrying ships, and they're not fixed up and they don't look all that great. Well, that's what Plantes does, and it does it so well. Like, I think it's like such a compelling vision of the future, and a great story, like great drama. And you know, it's funny because it's one of those anime that very few fans have actually heard of. It's starting to get a bit of a cult following and starting to get more people watching it. But man, like if you haven't seen it, go out, do yourself a favor, pick up a copy of it. You can actually get off Amazon, and oh man, it's it's a treat. It's an absolute delight, and I think anyone who is wow, look at this mountain range. Yeah, we haven't explored anything south of it because we can't get around the dang thing. I wonder if we can eventually terraform mountains and like add our own little passages. But yeah, it's definitely worth like looking into, and it was the perfect thing to like do. I'm just gonna fortify here for now. It's just to defend the homeland from the alien menace. My goodness. But it was the perfect way to kind of warm up for playing some futuristic space game. Sorry for moving the map around all crazy. I'm just gonna I do this really quick kind of scan, and then I realize, I mean, we haven't explored much of anything, so I should probably already know what everything looks like. So, yeah, but like I was saying, do yourself a solid, go out and watch it. I don't want to give away too much of the detail, but it'll put a real smile on your face. It has like an awesome and there's a lot of good action too, actually. Like, you can get into it and just be like, oh my goodness, all this crazy stuff is happening. And ooh, the mighty moonworm. Oh yeah, so Al Gore on Futurama, he's like, I am the mighty moonworm, and I am the emperor of the moon. I don't know, I can't do Al Gore voices. Oh, if you got one closer, I think I could blast him with Krubrost and tell him to just go away. I mean, man, they look... I'm getting really nervous, actually, because he could not only kill my soldier, but he could feasibly take my capital. That's how strong the siege worms are. and I have like no army and no way to build an army. I even started with a pioneering tech. I can't believe how long it's taken for me to establish just 2 cities. We're nearly turn 100. And I don't know if that's fast or slow. I hope it's fast. I felt like I was going fairly quickly at this, but if it's slow, I mean, geez, what am I even doing? Anyway, it's probably because our growth has been terrible in our capital. There's like, I got 1 farm. And I should have more, especially with like this fruit resource now. And yeah, I need more farms. I wouldn't mind getting some more energy as well, but I think for energy, we're going to have to hope to get this geothermal going. And I don't know, like, what exactly would be the best way for doing that? Like, take Fort Barca, maybe? Or, no, it's not in the best location, even. So it has a quarry. Oh, so Xenomass. I guess there's some goodies around it, and it'll eventually grow to have that. Gosh, I'm really tempted to actually just scoop up Fort Barca. Maybe trade with them for a while, build them up, fatten up the pig for slaughter, right? You know, like get 3 trade routes going in them, get like a ton of gold out of them, and then when the time is right, strike, and we take it and we get all the delicious energy and production. So, heck, we can even do that to kind of speed up our wonder production. Interesting. Interesting ideas. Anywho. I need to remember to hit that button. We've been talking and talking, and you're probably like, hey, next turn, come on. All right, we got a ranger. Let's do this. Yeah, it's time. It's time we deal with the alien menaces. Oh man, that was one of those where you get the urge to sneeze and then it goes away. Oh, that's it's almost like disappointing. It's like I shouldn't want to sneeze, but when I think I'm okay, city connection. What does that do? I think it gives us 3 gold. So 3 gold, but what's the expenses on the road? Okay, so we break even thanks to the city connection. That's okay. That means we have a road for faster movement. I wonder, see, I don't even know if connecting these 2 up will give us any advantages. I kind of hope it does. Yeah. We'll try it. We'll try it. You. No, don't remove. Route 2. Route 2. There. I think he's... Okay, he's working on it now, I think. I just told you. We don't have a Xenomass well yet. Alien Sciences. We should look into that because there's a lot of Xenomass around and it could be delicious. For all we... Yeah, that's all the... Why aren't you... Click? Maybe click? There we go. I might just be wasting my time with building the road. I hope not. I hope that this actually gives us an advantage of some kind, but I'm not sure. So we have to kind of test it out. You know, learn from it. So, all right, next turn. But yeah, go watch Planet Test. I don't know why you aren't watching it right now. Well, actually, you're watching me, so that's pretty good, I suppose.
Children not to dream of toys or sweets. Instruct them to dream of infrastructure.